Hi friends, intermittent fasting. See, lot of diet, we all tried lot of diet like keto diet, Atkins diet, General Motors diet, lot of diet we keep trying. But recent one, this intermittent fasting, lot of doubts are there about the intermittent fasting. But the good thing about the intermittent fasting is lot of research papers about the intermittent fasting. Lot of research paper came into this about the intermittent fasting, and it says about the advantage of intermittent fasting. What are the advantages? See, when you stop eating for 8 to 10 hours, whatever you ate, the sugar, whatever you ate, that the sugar part will be digested and utilized for the energy for 8 to 10 hours. After the 10 hours, the ketosis part of the food will come. That means the fat stored in the body will be utilized by the body for energy. So when the fat come into the picture and gives energy to the body, lot of advantages are there. One, the fat level will comes down in the body. That's a good for us. Second thing, the fat energy will produce very less inflammation. The carbohydrate and the sugar produce more inflammation in the body, but this fat will give a very less inflammation in the body, so it's very advantageous. This energy is a pure energy. That's a one part of the intermittent fasting. Second thing, very interesting thing is the autophagy. What is autophagy? See, after 8 to 10 hours when the ketosis sets in, the body will try to repair the damaged parts of the body. So it eliminates the unwanted toxins. Another thing, it tries to find out the abnormal cells and kill it and eliminate it. So even the cancer cells will be eliminated from the body by the autophagy method. The third important one is secretion of the human growth hormone by the body during the ketosis phase. What are the advantage of the human growth hormones? So it helps in the bodybuilding. Even the like bodybuilders, they use the human growth hormone injection for the muscle building, and it gives lot of anti-aging effect in the body. Lot of actors and lot of like they buy this hormone outside, but like legally it's not allowed, but still they use it for bodybuilding and that for looking young. So because of the human growth factor secretions in the body, so good muscle development and the longevity in the long run and anti-aging property, and it has a lot of good effects over the brain also because of the human growth hormone. So the fourth part is something called BDNF, brain derived neurotropic factor. Because of the BDNF secretions during the ketosis phase, it has a lot of good properties over the brain and the brain health and the performance. So fourth comes is the weight loss. So a lot of people ask, like because of the intermittent fasting, will I lose weight? Actually not, because you are going to eat only the 8 hours period. During this 8 hours period, you definitely reduce your food intake, because if you eat 3 meals, say example 2000 calories you are going to take in the 3 meals. Because of the 2 meals, it should be little lesser than the 2000 calories. So overall the calorie restrictions, if you calculate for a week, definitely it goes more than 2000 3000 calories. Because of the calorie restrictions, you start losing weight in the initial phase. But because of the body's repairing mechanism sets in, it clears your liver, clears your body. So after some time, body utilizes your food, whatever you are taking in a proper way, so you won't gain much weight because of the overeating thing. So but initial phase, only the calorie restrictions will help you to lose weight, not because of the intermittent fasting. You understand that? So during this 8 hours period, eat sensibly, don't overeat. That's very important thing in the intermittent fasting when you want to lose weight. But body's rejuvenation and you want to repair the body doesn't matter, but when you want to lose weight, obviously you need to restrict the calories for sure. Last thing is lot of anti-aging and longevity factors, because inflammation is reduced, oxidative stress is come down. Because of all those things, you look younger, much brighter, and overall you look beautiful. You understand this? So these are all the advantages of the intermittent fasting. But all these things aside, you have to meet your medical professional to understand your body will fit for this. You have other medical issues like a diabetes, hypertension, or any ulcer kind of things. You have to check with your doctor first whether I can try this. You don't jump and do on your own. That is very, very important. Understand this. Okay, what are the types of intermittent fasting available? Few types are there. The main good type, what most of us follow, is 16 hours fasting and 8 hours eating. Meaning, say example, if you eat in the afternoon lunch, you can skip the dinner, go for the morning breakfast. Almost 18 hours will be there. Or if you want to eat the dinner, you skip morning breakfast and have the afternoon lunch. So during this period, you are not allowed 8 hours, that fasting period, you are not allowed to eat anything. Only water is allowed, or black coffee or black tea. Try to avoid, because empty stomach you are taking this black coffee, black tea, some people it produce ulcer kind of effect. So try to avoid this. Beyond the black coffee and black tea, also drink a lot of water, because you have electrolyte issues when you are fasting for a longer time. You have to hydrate well. At least 2 to 3 liters you have to drink during the fasting time. Even in the summer, if you are exposed to the sun a lot, you need to drink a lot of water, more than that. So this is 16 hours fasting period. Say example, you can't jump and do 16 hours in a first day itself. Start with 10 hours, increase it to 11 hours, then 12 hours, like that. Slowly change your pattern. Don't jump and do 16 hours in the day one itself. It will be difficult for you. So but ideally, if you stop eating in the night, it will be much better, because when your body takes rest, your intestines and the digestive system also takes rest. If both the systems takes rest at the same time, body has a lot of time to repair it. So try to skip the night dinner as much as possible. If some people it is very difficult, they won't feel sleep. So these are all the issues. Most of the people, they prefer the skipping the breakfast, but most advantage is skipping the night dinner. So I said about the 16 hours fasting types. Other type is 2 days continuous fast. You don't eat anything for 2 days. Next 5 days you eat normally. This is the other type. Little difficult to follow. 48 hours without eating anything is little difficult, but if you can do it, you don't have any medical issues, you can try that. So other thing is 1 day 24 hours fast. At least in a week, 2 days you have to fast 24 hours. Maybe the Monday and Friday, or Monday or Wednesday, not continuously. So 48 hours you are supposed to fast in a week time, any day. Okay, so that is the third type. Fourth type is little, like you skip morning breakfast, after 2 days you skip the dinner, something little simple. Whatever is possible for you, you do it. But most advantageous of all this type of intermittent fasting is 16 hours fasting. You can ask whether 16 hours is okay, or shall I do it 17, 18 hours. See how long ever you are prolonging this ketosis period, that is definitely good for you. Understand that. So you first consult the doctor. If he feels that your body is ideal and nothing will happen if you do the intermittent fasting, try the intermittent fasting. You don't jump and do on your own when you're having other medical problems like diabetes, hypertension, other cardiovascular diseases. So try to consult a medical doctor before you plan for the intermittent fasting. What you are going to eat during these 8 hours? You should not go and jump in normal diet, because when you are dieting for a long time, 18 hours you are dieting, and suddenly you are eating a lot of carbohydrate rich food, insulin will come like a gush. We don't want insulin surge for any reasons. So important is how you are breaking the fast. Don't eat carbohydrate rich food, sugary foods in the first the breaking meal itself. So try to have protein rich food in the first the breaking meal, and try to have a lot of vegetables, fruits like an apple, and it has to release the insulin slowly. So low glycemic index foods you try to eat first, then break the fast, and then try to eat a protein rich food during the 8 hours time period. Basically the keto kind of a diet, use it during the 8 hour time period. Have a lot of vegetables also, because that is very, very important for any kind of a diet program. Though it has a carbohydrate, it's a slow releasing carbohydrate. The insulin will be released slowly, so obviously it will be good for your body. Now you have seen advantages of intermittent fasting and types of intermittent fasting, and what to eat during the 8 hour period. Hope I am clear about the whole intermittent fasting. If I have any further queries, don't hesitate to contact us by our email or our contact numbers given in the next slide. Thank you.